Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. My name is Justin. If you don't know me, I have another YouTube channel called Arcade Jackpot Pro. That's where I've been for the last 4 years. If you guys are wondering where I've been, that's where I've been making videos for that other channel. And I stopped making videos about Amazon and stuff like that. I did do Amazon up until earlier this year and then decided to get off the platform. Basically due to the fees rising and the restrictions and just everything else that goes along with Amazon. I might do a video about that in the future, but for right now. So yeah, I have a eBay store called Tradingcardsandmore. I've been doing eBay for quite a few years now. I just got into trading cards, buying, selling, collecting pretty predominantly about 3 years ago. My main focus is Pokemon cards. I got really into Pokemon cards. I love them. They've just brought me so much joy collecting them, investing in them. I just want to share that with you guys, show you guys kind of some of the cards that I buy, maybe some of the cards that I collect, some of the stuff I'll have for sale in my store, as well as I will offer these through Instagram as well if you want a little bit of a discount and stuff like that. Other than that, I've been holding packages for about the last week and I got some really good cards, so we're going to go through the cards, check them out, tell you guys a little bit about them, and let's get into it. Alright, I do apologize about the setup, but this is basically what I'm using for right now. So basically these are all cards I picked up recently. This is just something I threw in there, but we have a hyper rare Naganadel GX. Hopefully I pronounced his name right, but I'm trying to put it together a complete set of these in a PSA 10 form. Every hyper rare that came out with Sun and Moon. So far I have every set up until I think Team Up. I think I have some of the Unbroken Bond stuff at PSA currently, and then I'm trying to get the Unified Mind stuff put together. I really cut the tape off of here. That helps the cards from shifting and coming out of the top loader, which is nice. So what I'm looking at when I purchase these for grading is basically the number one thing is the centering on the front, left to right, top to bottom. You can see that border, that edge. That's really what you want to look at when you're looking at these. So everything looked pretty good. And then with the back, the centering isn't as important on the back, but I do like to look at it and see if there's any kind of wear, scratches, or anything. And this one looks pretty good, so I don't see why that wouldn't get a 10. Yeah. What I do is I put it in a sleeve, just a regular penny sleeve. You can get these for like $1 for 100. I usually buy them in bulk. And then I use the card saver ones. That's what PSA recommends. Hard to do this in front of a camera, but get that baby in there. Oh, alright, there it is. Our first card that we purchased online. So, yeah. I'm going to do videos in the future, hopefully, of PSA returns and kind of the process of sending them in, stuff like that. We're just going through what I purchased in the last week or so. Alright. Okay, we got a Charizard. Looks like a Charizard Holo from base set. Man, that's been in that case for quite a while. Completely yellowing and everything. They sell very, very well, especially in PSA form. The 9s I've been getting about $250, maybe a little more. 8s sell for around close to $150 now as I'm filming this, and the price just seems to keep going up on these. So to find one that's ungraded and mint condition is tough. Wow, that's got a nice holographic. Get my light on this a little bit better. Man, that thing is nice. Okay, and once again, the photos on eBay when you're looking at these cards, it's tough to tell, but the centering is really, really nice on this one. A lot of times you have issues with the edging, and this one just looks really good. And then of course you have the back. Yeah, this one's looking really good. Looks like there's a little bit of whitening right there, maybe, or silvering. Wow. Don't see why this one would not get a PSA 9, and I can't remember exactly what I paid for each individual one, but I get these for a pretty good price. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have ever graded any of these, or if you have them in your collection. It's pretty easy card to come by because of the fact that they printed these things a lot. The unlimited cards were printed quite a while, but it's not exactly easy to find a mint condition one. And so when I seen this one, it looked pretty darn good from the photos. It's hard to always tell with the holographics, especially seeing if there's any kind of light scratches or anything like that. But yeah, that looks really, really good. That one's going to PSA. Alright, they put a fragile handle with care. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, we got Charmander. Looks like Team Rocket. I believe I purchased a... Well, I have some Rocket Charizards. Those are going to be coming up in the end of the video here. But yeah, there's another one right there. And this one has... They sent a Dark Charmander. And we have the Dark Charizard. This is the first one. Let's take it out of the case here. This is separate to the other ones I purchased, but it looked pretty minty, and the price on these, once again, is just doing nothing but going up in price. So the back of that looks really, really good. Maybe a few tiny little white dots in the corner. And the front, which is the most important part. And it's looking like there's some light scratches almost. Hard to really tell, maybe on video, but right around like this area and this area, you can see just really, really faint scratches. So hopefully it still gets a 9. It's possible it might only get an 8, but these first edition Dark Charizards are one of my favorite cards, and to get these in mint condition, ungraded mint condition, is just not easy to do. But yeah, you can see that back looks amazing. And the front, you can never really tell when they take the photos, but the holographic looked pretty darn good. It's, like I said, there's some light. You really have to put it up to the light to see the scratches, so hoping to get a 9 out of that one. I don't see it getting a 10, but really nice centering on the front. That's another issue that they have. It's a little bit thinner on the left than the right, but it's not too far off to where they're going to knock down for the centering that much. So yeah. Alright, let's see what we got for the next package here. Okay, alright. We have a Charizard and Braixen card. So this is from the Cosmic Eclipse set. I typically don't buy the hyper rare cards until the set's kind of a few months pass and the next set comes out and stuff like that, but the price on these currently is around $50 ungraded, and I just think that's too good of a price to pass up. So I'll probably keep one of these for my personal collection, and I'll probably keep another one for my hyper rare set, which I'm trying to put together, like I said earlier in the video. Yeah, once again, you're just looking at the centering, which is pretty darn good on this card, and then the back, you're just looking for anything, and it looks pretty darn good. So sweet. Should be a PSA 10 for sure. Charizard and Braixen. There she is in all her glory. Very nice card. Should be a 10. Alright, let's see what the next card is here. Put a little thank you on there. Very nice. Looks like they didn't put it in any kind of top load or anything. Alright, we have a Charizard. Very nice card. Crystal Guardians. This is the regular holographic. The way you can tell this from the reverse holographic is, or the reverse foil, is it will say Crystal Guardians on there. Really nice card, one of my favorite Charizards as well. Very hard to find in mint condition. Usually there's scratches along the holographic. This one looks like it was nicely centered, and if I remember, yep, the back looks really, really good. You don't see any fighting or anything on there that I'm seeing. Yeah, that looks really good, man. That's just the printing, when they print the card. It'll have some of that, but other than that, and then sometimes you'll see lines in the card, maybe right in there. Don't know if they're going to deduct for that or not, but still a really nice card. I do have this in a 10 already, but this one's probably just going to go up for sale once I get it graded. Nice card. Let me know what you think about that one. There she is. Man, look at the way the light reflects off of that. So cool. Sweet. Alright, let's see what we got next here. Oh, okay. We have a Nidoking. This is Shadowless. I haven't really bought too many Shadowless cards, but I do have a Shadowless Charizard, but it's only a PSA 6. This thing looked pretty mint from the photos, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, the holographic is looking really good. See that, guys? So a little bit of off-center issue on the front. You can see it's a little thicker on the right side, a little thicker on the bottom, but it's not horrible. And I think the back of this one looked pretty good as well. There's some factory lines you can see just on there, but it's not too bad. Maybe a few scratches on the back, but that's looking pretty good. So hoping for a 9. It might come back an 8, but it's a nice looking card. My first Shadowless Nidoking, so there's another look at it. Shadowless Nidoking. Nice looking card. Alright, I think the next card is going to be... Oh, nice. It's a Segaleo and Lunala GX Hyper Rare card. And gotta be careful getting it out of these sleeves. Once again, nicely centered on there. You can always tell by this extra border that they have there on these cards. And then the back of the card, we're just looking for anything weird going on. Oh, looks pretty good. Alright. Hopefully another PSA 10 to add to the collection. Like I said, I'm trying to get every single Hyper Rare and a PSA 10 from the Sun and Moon set. There's quite a few. I've got everything from 2017, 2018, and right now I'm currently working on the 2019 cards. I will be possibly offering those for sale and putting those in a future video, so look forward to seeing that. Tell me in the comments what your favorite Hyper Rare card is from Sun and Moon. Mine would have to be the Charizard, the one from Burning Shadows. Right, what's the next card here? I did open these packages ahead of time just so it saves time. But let's see what we got here. Ooh, Charizard, basic, Japanese. Another nice card. If you can get this in a 10, it's going for around $400. And you can still pick these up near mint. They're not too hard to find. Just a matter of finding one that's mint. And this one was pretty nicely centered. And the holographic, yeah, the holographic looks really good. Nice looking card. It's a little bit skinnier on the top than the bottom, but it's not horrible. And then the back of the card, you're looking for whiting around the edges, corners. Maybe a little bit of surface something. Hold on, what's that? It's got some sort of a pitting going on right there. Other than that, though, it's a really nice looking card. This is the old original Japanese back. It's called the old back. The new back is like a brownish color. Yeah, nice card there. Charizard, basic Japanese. Hoping to get a 9 out of this one, but we will see. Let me know what your favorite Japanese Charizard is. I had a Japanese Shining Charizard, very rare card, and I ended up selling it. Made a pretty nice coin on that card, but I would say my best Japanese Charizard right now is my basic one, Japanese. It's worth about $400 in a 10, like I said. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see here. Oh, looks like another Charizard base set card. Cool. Looks like they put it between some top loaders. That's always nice. Okay, let's see what kind of condition this one's in. Like I said, you can never tell from the photos. I mean, sometimes they take really good photos and sometimes they don't. So you can always ask people to give you a better photo, but okay, carefully take it out of that sleeve. I don't like those sleeves too much. Wow. Another one with really nice looking holographic. That's the biggest thing with these is you see lots of light scratches on these. Okay, that does have some more towards the top there, like right in this area. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but it's not too bad. It's looks like it's pretty nicely centered. And let's take a look at the back. And the back is looking pretty clean. Not sure what that little white spot is there, but I don't think that's debris on the card. I think it's actually on the card. Alright, here's another look at it. Nice looking Charizard. Very minimal scratching, like right here on the holographic. Nicely centered. Nice looking back. Some sort of, a couple white dots in there, and then that thing on the card. So, hoping to get a 9, but if it comes back an 8, I'll understand. Still will make money on this card. Alright, what do we got here? This is weird. What the heck is this? Tommy Hilfiger. Okay, this is a base set 2 Charizard that I picked up, and it looks like they added a few bonus cards in there. I think these are from the original movie. Pikachu and Dragonite. Very cool promotional cards. Looks like they're pretty much in light play condition. But they were freebies, so I don't mind taking a couple extra free cards. Let's take a look at this Charizard base set 2. Alright, looks like there's quite a few scratches on that one. So this one didn't come in as good a shape as I thought. Like I said, pictures are everything, and sometimes it's really hard to tell from someone's pictures, but it is scratched, but it is a base set 2, and like I said, these things are just doing nothing but going up in value. Back did look pretty good on this one, a little bit of whiting right there. There's another look at it. Nice card. I still have not gotten this card in a 9, and I don't think this one's gonna get a 9. I'd be happy with an 8 on this one, and it does have a shot at only getting a 7 based on those holographic scratches, but still a nice card. Base set 2 Charizard. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for, the moment I've been waiting for. Picked these up off a guy in Canada, and I was skeptical because he did say he had 4 of these Charizards from Team Rocket, all in basically pack fresh condition. So I was a little bit mind blown on that. We ended up working out a price. He was pretty firm on his pricing. But like I said, these cards are just doing nothing but going up in value. I was pretty excited to purchase these, so this is my first time looking at these. And we're going to get them out of the cases and everything. Alright, I got them out of the top loaders, and I had them taped the top just so the cards wouldn't slide out of the top loaders. I've had that happen before and cards get damaged. So I was very happy that he did that, even though it does take a little bit of extra time to get them out of there. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at is the holographic, and I'm already seeing right under the Charizard, I see like a little scratched line there. That can be just in the printing process, so not necessarily like an actual scratch, but a line, and it's pretty faint. Looking at the back of this one, looks like there is some silvering a little bit at the top. That's pretty common with these cards too when they cut these cards. There was some silvering sometimes. Other than that, it's really, really clean looking card. Nice card. That's basically a guaranteed 9 with a shot at a 10. So, definitely happy with that one. Alright, card number 2. Let's see what this puppy looks like. Okay. This one looks nicer than the other one. I'm not seeing any... I don't know if that's a line right there or what that is. But that holograph looks really, really good. Wow. Okay, let's look at the back on this one. Yeah. That one looks really good. I mean, there's a tiniest little white dot right there. And maybe a white dot in that corner, but a little bit of silvering across the top again. Man, that's a nice looking card. Wow. Definitely happy with these so far. I mean, like I said, just getting a mint condition, ungraded Dark Charizard is tough to do. And if you got one that has a shot at a 10, the 10s, I was looking at the pricing online, and they're going for about $1,000 right now, which is just crazy to me. Because when I first started buying these, I think the 10 was going for like maybe $500, $600. And I do have one in my collection. I'll go grab it and show you guys. There's maybe a little factory line going on over there. And what's going on with the back? Some little white defect dot going on there. Okay. So a few little print defects on this one, like a dot there. There's like a little dot right there. Something up there. Other than that, the surface looks really, really good. And the front of this thing is looking pretty darn good, other than that one little factory line that I mentioned up there towards the black part. But once again, a mint card for sure. Alright, the 4th and final Charizard. So I'm pretty happy with this purchase. I'm going to be getting back in contact with this guy. He does have some more cards that I am interested in. So I'm definitely going to be checking into those. This one is looking pretty good. Looks a little off center maybe, not quite that bad. And the back of it looks pretty darn good. A couple little white spots down there. Other than that, that's a nice card. So every one of these should grade a 9 without a doubt. One or two of them could get a 10 for sure. Or all of them. You never really know with PSA nowadays. If you use PSA, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, sometimes it just never seems to surprise me or amaze me when I get cards back. But yeah, super clean card. Holographic looks really good on this one. I'm not seeing any scratches or factory lines or anything. Surface is really clean on this one. And other than a couple little white dots on the bottom, which aren't even really wear, almost looks like silvering. But yeah, nice looking cards. So here they are in all their glory. Wow, that one I think was the one that had that little line under the chin there of Charizard. And really nice looking cards. I'm like kind of speechless on these things, man. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you guys own this card? Do you grade these cards? Do you have 1 out of 10? That was the last one we looked at with a little bit of silvering. And then a recap of the other items here. We had the base set 2, Charizard. We had the base set that looked pretty mint. We had the Japanese basic that looked like possibly mint. Gem mint, Sigaleo Lunala, Hyper Rare, Shadowless Nidoking, Crystal Guardians, Charizard, Cosmic Eclipse, Charizard Hyper Rare. That's pretty much gem mint, no doubt about it. And then this first one we got, which looked like a 9. And then that other Charizard, which just had, I think, a few scratches there. And then the Ganondorf. Cool. Here's a look at some of these cards that we just went through that I already have graded. There's the base set 2. I only have it in an 8. That's my best copy so far. And then the base set, I've gotten quite a few 9s back out of this card. These are ones that are in my collection. They are not for sale. Still haven't got that back in a 10. Pretty hard card to get a 10. Thus the price is like probably $2,000 on that card in a 10. And then this, I think this was my first one that I sent off of this card and it got a 10. So you can see the centering's a little better on this one than the one we got today. But yeah. And then of course the first edition Dark Charizard PSA 10, which is in my collection, and that is not going up for sale. And you can see even this one, if you look at the bottom is a little bit thicker than the top, but they still deemed that a 10. And then looking at the back of it, just like the one we seen today, where you got the bottom corner there, where it's kind of just the way the card's printed. So seeing that, I would say definitely some of the cards we got today have a good shot at a 10, so I'm pretty darn excited. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're going to be doing some more videos like this on the channel where we just show you some of the cards that we pick up. We got a big shipment coming back from PSA here in January, so hopefully we can do an unboxing of that. Wanted to do it on a live stream, but we need 1,000 subscribers on the channel. I think we're a little bit shy of that, so if somehow we get 1,000 subscribers by January, we'll be able to do that on a live stream. Otherwise, we'll just be filming it on a video, maybe multiple videos, because I got quite a few cards coming back. I do want to do some videos of thrifting and garage sales and stuff like that, where we just find some really cool stuff, like vintage toys and collectibles, electronics, just different things that I pick up and resell. Other than that, give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.